안녕하세요. 캐나다한인교향악단 온라인 시즌을 찾아주셔서 감사합니다. Hi, and welcome to the Korean Canadian Symphony Orchestra's online season. This pivot season is called the Beethoven Filter, and it's based around Beethoven's epic Opus 132 string quartet. This concert has been a pivot of a pivot. So this entire season was a pivot season. We had something entirely different planned, as did most orchestras and other arts organizations, and we have had to change everything, and I've had to reprogram everything and put it online. This concert is called Restoration and Recharge, and for this concert I had some string orchestra presence planned and maybe a wind instrument or two if we had the ability to do that. And not only were we not able to do a wind instrument, but we were not allowed to do string orchestra at all. So venues are closed to us currently as I speak, and they are closed for filming concert productions, which is what this would be. So unfortunately, this concert is a pivot of a pivot, but we're making lemonade with lemons right now. So I have for you a beautiful program of some wonderful musicians. To start off this Restoration and Recharge concert, I wanted to program in some Bach chorales, and I wanted to do it in a way that may be new to our audience. And we have performing for us Kwangwon Kim. He is our percussionist, and his wife, who is actually a pianist. She is Younghye Kim, and she's a pianist, but she's playing this beautiful marimba part for you today. And these are two short but very beautiful Bach chorales to hopefully set the tone for the evening. thank you so much to Younghye Kim and Kwangwon Kim for that beautiful performance. Next on our program is a husband and wife duo. This is violinist Luri Lee and violist Hez Leung. Luri Lee is probably familiar to some of you in the Korean community. She is an incredible musician, beautiful violinist, and she is the first violinist of the award-winning Rolston Quartet. Luri Lee was also at school with me ages and ages ago, and she was a few years behind me, and her lesson was just before mine. And I remember sometimes I would get to my lesson, 10, 15 minutes earlier, so that I could stand outside the door and hear her play, because it was always such a treat. So I hope, I know that you will enjoy this performance too. They will be performing for you Bruni's violin and viola duo, and Hez will speak a little bit more about that.
The next piece we have on our program is by the Italian composer Antonio Bruni. He was known to be a wonderful violinist, obviously a composer, and a conductor. He was a composer from the 18th century, and this piece is 2 movements, and it's just a lot of fun for us to play. We hope you enjoy this. This is Antonio Bruni.
Thank you to Luri and Hez for that beautiful performance. You'll hear more from them later in the program. So this next offering that we have for you is this is a short orchestral offering, and this is the minuet movement from Bizet's Second Arlésienne Suite, and this is a live capture from our concert back in August of 2019, and this was, again, never intended to be performed for or played for anyone, and it's just an archival recording for ourselves. This was a very beautiful moment, and I think goes really well with our restoration and recharge idea. It highlights a flute and harp duet, and it really brings music down to just melody and simple harmony, and then it's punctuated with full orchestra throughout the piece. It's a beautiful piece. Our musicians played it beautifully, and I really hope I can see you soon. Here's the minuet from the Second Arlésienne Suite by Bizet. just joining us, my name is Sharon Lee and I'm the music director of the Korean Canadian Symphony Orchestra. And you just heard our beautiful orchestra back when we were able to play as an orchestra. This pivot season has been difficult in many ways because our orchestra is almost entirely professionally trained, and many of our orchestral musicians, our KCSO members, are musicians who, after their professional training, after their schooling, they put in so much hard work. For whatever reason, they went away from music. This applies to many of our musicians, and this is their opportunity to come back into performing in a symphony orchestra again. This is what they trained to do. This is what they spent their entire lives learning how to do. So for many of our musicians, this is like a breath of fresh air again. And if you enjoyed what you heard, please consider donating to our organization or partnering with us. You can visit our website for more information on that. We would love to hear from you. This next piece on the program is what brought this whole concert series together. This is the slow movement, the beautiful, exquisite slow movement of Beethoven's Opus 132. Is performed for us by our artist in residence this year, the Selah Quartet. This piece was, if the world is hurting right now because of the pandemic and everything that went along with it, the isolation, the mental health struggles, the financial struggles, the soul struggles, this piece, I hope, is a balm to soothe some of that. As a musician, I do believe that music can be medicine. So without saying much more about this piece, I hope you enjoy this. Thank you so much to the Selah Quartet for that beautiful performance. I hope you at home enjoyed that performance. It was exactly what I needed to hear on a dreary February day, particularly during this time. Our final piece on the program is we welcome back Luri Lee and Hez Leung, and they will perform for us the Handel-Halvorsen Passacaglia. This is one of my favorite pieces. It's a huge theme of variations, but each variation is, just a little bit. So you get, it's like a musical buffet. So you get to hear, the wide range of styles and stunning virtuosity that the violinist and violist has to offer. It's a wonderful piece, and Luri and Hez play it brilliantly. And that wraps up our Restoration and Recharge concert. Thank you so much for joining us. A huge thank you to our season sponsor, TD Canada Trust. They've been with us for many years and we are very grateful for their help. If you enjoyed this concert and would like to see more of this kind of content, please do consider joining our sponsors and supporting our orchestra. You can read all about our orchestra at kcso.ca. And while you're here, please consider giving us a like on this video and subscribing to our channel. We hope to bring you this kind of content for as long as we need to until we can get back into performing live for you again. Our next concert is on April 30th for Resolution Triumph. Hopefully by then, we will be closer to being triumphant against this global pandemic that everyone is suffering under. And until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and if you need music as medicine, please feel free to visit our previous concerts. They're still up on YouTube from this season. And thank you so much again for joining us. 감사합니다.